T-shirt time.
Y'all just give me the thumbs up whenever we're live and we're live. All right,
Damn,
then, y'all, man, fuck it. Let's go ahead and do it, y'all.
Wow,
Y'all know what day it is.
No countdown,
Y'all know
like
what time it
concept.
is, y'all. This is Sports Talk Raw, y'all. Where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell y'all how we feel about these sports, you dig? It's your man Chrome in the building, man. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good on this blessed Friday night, you know what I'm saying? We with 4/5 of the family, but I'm sure the fifth will come in soon. So, until then, you know what I'm saying? Trismo, how you feeling today? Jones, will you pour me a shot of that Tito?
Hey, man.
Tito.
I'm feeling lovely. I'm feeling good. I'm blessed that I'm here back again. The type of shit that we do best. You dig?
You dig?
You dig?
All right, it's on you now, Malik.
What up, y'all? Another Friday.
Loose in
shit
the
going
building.
on
I
this
appreciate you.
weekend.
That's this guy young throwing up
March
gangs,
Madness coming up for the women's, actually. They already got the conference tournaments. Men's next week. So a lot of shit popping off. Weather's getting a lot better, of course. Spring break coming up. So a lot of things to be doing. Pass over to Jay Cash.
There you go. Jay Cash, star of the show. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. God is good, y'all.
All the time.
Family, we here. You know, we're missing our lazy. Oh,
Oh, there he
mind.
goes with a white beard.
Damn.
It's kind of cold out here, but go.
Hot
keep
air
going.
balloon bodies here. You know what I'm saying? We are.
Michelin Ultra.
Thanks for coming back.
We're the Running Rebel Fab Five. You know what I'm saying? The 2020s. All right. Shout out my beautiful wife. Shout out my beautiful daughter. Shout out all y'all, man. There's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And we in here like swimwear because that's what we do on this Friday night. I'm gonna let him readjust himself, and I'm gonna do something that we ain't done before, and I'm gonna shoot it to Chrome, man. How you feeling, Chrome?
You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let Manny go ahead and settle in, and then we're going to pass it to the young man, Manny, man. But in the meanwhile, I'm feeling great, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessed to be here, blessed to be back. You know what I'm saying? Just came back from out of town. You know what I'm saying? Working on some shit, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be out there summer. Should
Trying
be,
to
you
be
know
a
what I mean?
rapper still?
No, just making some music, man. Just fucking around, you know what I'm saying? But Manny, now that you're settled in, my man, how you doing?
Swedes. Hot air
Hey.
balloon body.
Even though I wasn't here on time, I'm always here on time. Make an entrance because, you know what I'm saying?
shit's stupid
That's what the
as fuck.
guru do.
Hey, close that dope, pimp.
What the fuck is a guru of what?
Of everything.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't hate. But, hey, it's a wonderful Friday. It might be chilly outside, but I'm an OG.
What?
So OGs rock around with wife beaters on in the freezing cold.
You got a white beat
Okay.
on though.
I did
Okay.
have one on when I came
He
in.
definitely walked in.
You
with a
got
white
shamed
beard.
him, so he had to put his shirt on, man.
You know, we ain't doing the wife beater show, so I couldn't show up here with just a wife
Mac
beater.
Mud in the building.
But,
Buddy.
hey, it's Friday. It's first Friday.
Miss Lily.
It is First Friday.
It's
It
first
is
Friday.
first Friday.
And it's a lot of stuff that's happening in Vegas that we don't talk about, but there's a lot of stuff that's happening in Vegas this weekend. So,
Well, we might just have to let him know.
hey, I ain't gonna
what's up.
hold y'all too much. So I'm done what I'm saying. So
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? This is a spot. And before we get into what we get into, you know how we do it. We are smoking. We are drinking. So far as the smoke goes, we were just smoking on some of that, I believe, Obama Runtz, fire. You know what I'm saying? Trishma, what you got in your pen?
Oh, my nigga, this is,
No, he lives by no rules.
definitely says that. No, it's some watermelon something, and this shit is fuego.
watermelon fried
Wait,
chicken.
okay.
Okay, Spanish.
And as far as the drinks goes, Manny, we start with you, and then we'll work our way down. What y'all sipping on, man?
Well, since I'm always extraordinary, that's not extraordinary. I got the ultra.
Oh my god,
Michelob.
man.
Oh, he's watching his weight.
Jay Cash, what
know.
you sipping on, man?
I got a Corona, and then I got a Canelo drink. Little bitty put me on. I don't know. It's Blanco tequila with natural flavors and sparkling water.
That means water.
You know what I'm saying?
Palamo.
Palamo full. All right,
You know what I'm
Canelo.
saying? If it has,
All right,
yes,
that's what we do. Shout
flavors
out-
of natural water. It tastes like water.
I feel you. Oh, and shout out. It is Women's History Month because you know I love my ladies.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
sir. Okay.
Boski, what you got?
For me, I'm sipping
Oh,
on a little bit
oh.
of Tito's, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to K Jones, man. Trishma,
K.
what you
Jones.
sipping on?
Hey, man, I
Shout
changed it
out,
up
shout
this week. I'm going with the
Shout
whole
out Johnny
beatbox,
Blue. Shout out
man.
Mike.
Okay, well,
And
be
I
careful
got a
with them
Corona.
beatboxes, nigga. They are
Beatboxes
not a
is-
joke.
Ooh.
They are not a joke. Malik, you ain't got nothing? You don't want nothing, man?
I'll take a beer. Let me get that ultra.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
go ahead,
reach
pass
in
it.
the
I got a
mystery
Corona
cabinet.
if you
Look,
want a
watch
Corona.
this. Reach
got
into
a
the
Corona?
look. He got
Yeah.
the mystery watch out of nowhere. Look, whoop, it just appeared.
Which one?
Uh,
You got choices, obviously.
Everybody got
Give
We'll
him
choices.
do Corona. We'll do Corona. Do both. Be like,
Everybody got
You gotta
choices.
pop that for him. All right, y'all, man. Go ahead and pop that, y'all. Let's take a shot, man. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Everybody out there that's watching with us, if you
I
got
didn't
something
know
drink
how
in your
long
hand
this
or at the crib, turn up one time with us, man. We about to go ahead and dive in, man. Cheers,
Cheers
y'all,
is
man.
where your beers is. Happy Friday, y'all.
cheers.
Shout out Johnny Blue. Shout out Mike. You know what I'm saying? Our live studio audience. You know what I'm saying? Missing the shadow, but we here.
Yeah, man. I take a whole team to put this bitch together, but you know what? The whole team here, man. I appreciate y'all.
The
Love
Lion
y'all.
team.
Let's dive in. Hometown, y'all know how it goes
There's
down,
a
man.
star in
UNLV, stand up, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the ladies, of course, man. That's
they
what we always
lost,
do,
so.
and it's not, you know what I'm saying? They did lose, but they still, I believe, number 1 or 2 seed number 1 seed in the
Yeah, they are.
West.
in Mountain West
Yeah,
Conference.
Of course.
So the conference actually for the ladies starts, I believe, like the 9th, and the ladies actually we have to wait to see who loses and wins to see who we play. You know what I'm saying? So it's to be
So-
determined.
Okay.
What about this? What if they win the Mountain West and then they win the tournament? That means another team don't get in, right?
I mean,
Because if you win the Mountain West, you get in.
yeah. If they win the Mountain West, then
Yeah,
yeah,
all of it,
yeah.
yeah.
So
another
it goes
team.
to second.
They just probably get a higher seed. You know what I mean? It don't go to no second.
Yeah. So whatever region they're
Yeah.
in, they'll just have a higher seed in that region.
Yeah, unless that other team deserves.
But
like,
there'll be
type-
two. There'll still be 2 teams in the Mountain West.
Yeah,
to make.
it might be more
Not
than that.
necessarily. It just depends.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying.
depends.
Yeah, it just depends. If whoever they lose to, or they, you know what I'm saying, if they what you call it, if they qualify to be in the tournament, you know what I'm saying. If let's just say a garbage ass team plays them, and they lose, they ain't getting to the tournament. You know what I mean? Like when
Well,
UNLV go
yeah.
to the championship type shit and they lose, they ain't gonna go to the tournament.
So the men have to win the Mountain West to go to
The
tournament.
men will have
Pretty
to.
much.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
woman, yeah.
I don't think if they win that, they still gonna get in.
The women, I think the women might
You
be
get a bid
already
if
in
you win
because
the tournament.
they've
They'll make-
already
they'll make
put
a
some
new rule.
women
They'll
in.
make
So
a
the
new
women might already.
Now the
be
women
in.
are in. I think they had us in a bracket with, I think it was USC. The last mock bracket, which is not too favorable. Juju Watkins, she be killing shit. But that's where we're at.
That's
most
what I was
recently.
saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Next week we'll have a little bit more
So-
intake. You know what I'm saying? So we can
next
tell
week
y'all.
play-
Next week,
Wait,
next
play
week
on
they
Sunday.
they're doing this. I think it's next Tuesday is Selection Tuesday. So then that's when we'll have the tournament for men and women.
So the 310 is a tournament game.
They can't do it next Tuesday because the conference tournaments won't be done. So they got to
like
do it like the
it's
following.
it's like 9 days or something like that.
Yeah, it has to be
something
after
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
following this next upcoming week.
Yeah.
The tournament will be
Correct.
starting, and probably by the weekend it should be over. You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
even know that.
Get your facts straight.
Get your facts straight. All right, but yeah, so that's for the
Facts.
ladies, y'all. So
Shout
you know
out
we
King.
started talking about the men. So while we talking about the men, they do play
What's up,
tonight.
man?
They actually are playing right now. They're playing number 1, New Mexico, right now. If somebody could pull up the score, I'll pull it up too, man. Y'all let me know what's cracking with that right now. But
Let's see.
yeah.
Number 1 New
They're
Mexico.
playing New Mexico right now. New Mexico actually won 3 out of their last 5, but we won 4 out of our last 5. We just beat San Diego 74-67 our last game right now. So if UNLV does win this, that'd be a good look because New Mexico is number 1 in the conference. You know what I'm saying?
This is their last game before they go in the tournament.
Yeah, it's at halftime. New Mexico is up 40-38, so they're in the game.
Okay,
In the
we're
game.
down by 2. That's cool. I'm pretty sure we're covering right
They're
now.
not
I didn't
that
even get to check the score, and I forgot
They're
to put
still
some
not that
money
good,
on that
though.
one, man.
They're still not that good. But go
All right.
Rebels, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, it's
So,
conference tournament. Win and get in.
If we're gonna be in UNLV and we're gonna talk about hometown, it's some other hometown UNLV news that I would like to share. So let's shout out to the UNLV hockey team.
Okay.
They are 24-1-2.
Okay.
And they
Wow.
on
The
their
hockey
next,
team
their
is always
Final
fighting.
Four, their last Final Four road game, and they also just won the first ever WCHL, which is the Western Collegiate Hockey League. So shout out to them. Also shout out to the swim team because they've been winning a lot of their meets and stuff. And shout out to the UNLV golf team too because one of their golfers was Mountain West Golfer of the Week. So
Okay. Hey, stand up, UNLV. Hey, Manny, I appreciate you for that extra
Some good
UNLV
input right
information,
there.
man. We needed that. And you know what?
You're just like
Ever
UNLV
since-
tickets. We'll get you there.
Ever since we got our professional teams, you know what I'm saying? Other areas been stepping it up,
UNLV
you know what I
hockey's
mean?
been pretty good though the past couple years.
They've been good, but the Knights have been
I
there too,
didn't-
you know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
That's- yeah.
And it's
ever
just-
since the Knights got there.
It's hopefully, the football team, not unfortunately, but, coincidentally, they've been doing well since the
Yep.
Raiders have been here too as well
Yeah.
too. So
But not the
I don't know
Raiders.
if it's the I mean I ain't saying it's the Raiders, but the fact that there's professional
Once
teams
we get the
here,
A's, the A's are gonna be
you know,
good too. Watch.
and then I mean
Oh.
our baseball team's been all right, here and there, but
A's
hopefully
are actually playing really good right now.
that'll
You
change
gotta
that
vote for
too.
the A's,
Not the B or the CC.
We're just gonna
And,
make
and
that
I'm
harder.
also going to keep
Athletics.
y'all
Yeah,
up
vote for the A's.
on. So my pastor that also has a professional team here, a girls basketball team. He's actually trying to get together a combine, which actual real scouts. So he actually said that when he get the combine, he actually wants us to come there and do like a little live thing at the combine when he gets it. So he's working on that. So I will
I'm
keep
with it.
everybody privy with that. So
I'm with it.
Okay.
That'd be dope. I ain't never been to any type of combine.
me neither. I just
That's all
drove
I'm
a
saying.
combine before one time when I was young. I've never been to a combine.
Drove a combine.
Yes, I'm from the country.
I don't know what that is.
That's something to cut the corn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, young city boy, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now, boy. I can't really know what the fuck. But okay, all right. Well, UNLV stand all the way to fuck up
Let's go,
hometown.
Rebels.
You know how it goes
Yeah,
down,
we
Rebels,
stand
man.
up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Las Vegas, we've been making noise, but
Oh,
we
you
about
gotta,
to
you
make
gotta
some
make
more
that
noise.
bracket thing too pretty soon.
Yeah, for the
Oh, yeah.
for the March the tournament though.
Yeah,
All
Yeah,
right,
the
yeah.
tournament,
For,
yeah.
Once they get that, we're done. They're done with the conference tournaments. Then we can go and do that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna put money on it? Best record wins.
I'm with all the gambling.
Best record takes all. Yeah.
You can gamble with your life.
And you can't use Stephen A. Smith's.
Trishmo, you can do whatever you want to.
Whatever you want to do. It's your world.
Whatever they say, I'm
It's your
agreeing
bracket.
to.
Exactly.
Matter of fact,
It's your bracket.
I was just, this is kind of off the side. This side note, I was just watching that Black Dynamite, but the movie, I didn't know there was actually a
Oh
movie.
yeah,
That shit is hilarious. It's when he came in there, Black Dynamite was like, I declare war on drugs. The one dude was like, who is you? He said, listen, man, I'm going to do what I want to do. Hey, that shit was hilarious. But yeah, shout out GT, man, my guy, man.
So $10.
Yeah, $10. We do. Winner gets 50. Winner take home the 50. All right, y'all. Keeping it pushing, y'all. Still keeping it hometown. WNBA. Any Aces news? You know what I'm saying? We got any Aces news cracking right now?
not that I know of.
No,
Not that I know of.
nothing
All right.
Specific.
Well, I do want to mention two things. Ariel Atkins, she Chicago Sky got her from Washington, and then on another
Yeah.
note, Serena Williams, she takes ownership stake in the Toronto Tempo.
Okay.
Damn, niggas is shitting on Drake.
You know what I mean?
If it ain't one, it's two.
Damn, you know what, Jay? I didn't even look at it like that. I was just like, you know what? Shout out to Serena for owning a basketball team, but I didn't even think about Toronto and Drake. That's crazy.
After she just crip walked with
She
Kendrick.
did.
At the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and SZA was Drake. You know what?
Drake has his hands in everything.
No,
No.
Kendrick has his hands in everything.
You just named all the females that he was just with.
Was. Guess who?
Not that he had his
No,
hands.
guess who
in
is
everything.
with him? Guess who is?
There, but,
Oh, no one cares about your leftovers. Sorry.
It ain't no
Now
leftovers.
they're making moves.
Serena ain't nobody's
Shout out-
leftovers.
shout out
Serena is married to a billionaire. She's not caring about
Like-
Kendrick.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
But
Yeah.
I think
If Serena came through right now, nobody gonna be like, "Oh, that's Drake leftovers."
Yeah, she definitely bossed up.
Crazy.
She definitely bossed up by crip walking at halftime. And motherfucking buying the Toronto team. That's yeah, fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. But
Making
you know what?
moves.
Shout out Serena and
Speaking of Drake, when we talk about wrestling, I'll tell you about Drake.
okay.
He was there.
All right, man, keeping it pushing from the WNBA onto the NHL, man, and we still gonna keep it hometown because you know how it goes down, man. Shout out to them Golden Knights, man. We have a return player, y'all, man. Smith is coming back. One of the original misfits of the Squinad is returning from the Rangers, man. How we make that happen?
So I'm because the trade deadline ended the day at 12 for hockey. So I'm like, I haven't heard anything about the Golden Knights. So let me go to my cousin that always tell me everything, Google. And I Google. And
I was
then
gonna say, who the fuck is your cousin?
Google. And I seen that it was yesterday that they traded him for a prospect.
Ah,
Yeah, so it got him from the Rangers for a prospect. So that's all they said. There was nothing that could went in detail about it, but yeah.
okay. Hey, well, welcome back, Smith. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're capable of, and I'm glad you're back. You
And
know what I'm
we've been
saying?
playing good.
Yep.
Yeah. We actually have been playing good.
Playing right now.
Our
Our
next
1-0.
Yeah, we're actually playing Pittsburgh right now. Thank you, Manny, for the score. We're up 1-0. Pittsburgh actually lost their last 3, and we actually won our last 3. So
There we go.
you can see the momentum and the trajectory of which both teams are going, and you can make your own decision who's going to win this game tonight. And I fucked up and didn't bet on this one too. It's not too late, but I ain't gonna stop the live.
I think we're on like our longest season homestand. It's like 5 games.
5 games. Okay.
If not, next week is.
Well, shit. While we here, let me go over a couple scores. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with the finals, and then the rest of them will go to the rest of the score. If you want to, y'all can throw up the computer, man. We got the Red Wings right now, man. They lost to the Capitals. They gave them a capital ass whooping, 5-2. The Jets beat the Devils 6-1. That was even more of an ass whooping. Right now, these are the rest of the games that are actually on cracking right now. It's in the second period. It just started. The Blues and the Ducks are tied 1-1. Actually, the Knights just scored again. The Knights are in the second period. You know what I'm saying? We are up 2-0. Them boys is out there representing for the Squinod at the spot. Matter of fact, y'all, we need to go do a live show at the Golden Knights, and we will. Listen, we got so much time.
I got to do a plug for this for the next like 3 games with Alyssa School.
Well, you need to
Like $49 a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Next game we got is the Wild and the Canucks. Second period. Wild are losing 0-1 right now to the Canucks. And then right now, this is actually a good ass game. It's in the third period with 4 minutes left. Game almost over. It's tied 3-3. The Utah Hockey Club is tied with the Blackhawks right now in Chicago. So if you're watching hockey and you bored right now, that's actually something to tune into right now. So that's what we got cracking for the NHL. Go ahead.
And keep y'all up on the hockey on the record breaking year.
Oh yeah, he's 13
10. No, 10.
9.
Wait, you just scored today? Because it's 10.
I thought it was 9.
No, it's 10 more before he breaks the record.
Okay.
He right there then.
He's on
right
pace.
there.
But
I mean, is he going to retire after this year?
You never know. Shit, he should.
Why not?
He
What
might.
else,
Yeah.
what else will he have to do if he break the record?
He might even win the
I mean,
championship.
yeah, because they won not too long ago. So I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, another ship is always nice, but they ain't gonna win this year. The Knights are.
They beat,
I don't know what you talking about.
They beat us.
That's for
that
damn
last
sure.
championship, they beat us in this thing.
Maybe we meet again.
It's gonna take
Maybe
that.
they meet again.
And this time we're
Till we
victorious.
meet again, my friend.
And we will
Hey.
meet again. And I'll be here for the parade this year.
Hey.
All right, this
Hop
year.
in.
You heard what I said. I predicted it.
I lost.
Y'all still got a chance to put money on it, and so do I. While I'm bullshitting.
I lost my
Get them future odds.
MLB, y'all.
Vegas.
We got some spring shit. I can go over some
So,
scores. How do y'all?
Let's talk about if we're gonna keep it hometown. Let's talk about the A's signing their young rookie prospect
The who?
to the A's.
It's not hometown.
Not the
Fuck
Bees.
them.
That is the
Las Vegas
hometown.
A's.
So they signed their rookie prospect to 2 more additional years. So that means that when they come here to Vegas, he'll be the face of the A's.
Oh wow.
His name is Leonard or Bernard or something like that. But they just
We
signed
don't-
him to like 2 more years. He was their home run leader last year. So
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
oh, ain't it is the baseball classic out here?
Yeah, on Vegas.
Yeah.
Must-
It's the A's. The A's are playing.
We're at the Aviator Stadium. Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't even got the real stadium. That's how
I ain't gonna
bullshit
lie.
they are.
I need to actually pull up to that stadium. I still haven't been
I
there
haven't
one
either.
time.
I haven't been there.
I want to go
no.
there when the Savannah Bananas come because it'll be better.
Nobody wants to see that clown
Savannah
ass
bananas.
softball.
It's baseball.
It's clown baseball.
It's okay, but it's still fun
but it's still fun.
for you.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Mr. Baseball Player wants to see the real thing.
Yeah. That's what we do. Dollar
All
bill
in your
act.
face.
Keeping it pushing, y'all, man.
Can't do that because he got a Pinocchio.
I know it's Friday and it happened last weekend, but don't trip, y'all. This is how we do it. We on Friday. There was a boxing match last weekend, man, and all of us across the board was like for sure went Tank. We had Tank Davis against Young Roach, and hell of a fight. One of the best fights I've seen this year, if not maybe all time.
I don't know.
Couples.
None of all that.
Not all time.
It was a good fight.
There was, especially with the things that happened during the fight. I want to ask y'all who you think who won. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was a great fight.
Hold on, I got grease in my eye.
But your hair ain't even done.
From 4 days ago.
Oh man.
2.
Anyways,
I think Roach. I'm giving it to Roach because I didn't even know that he went up a weight class to fight Tank. So he came up a weight class to fight Tank at this weight, and for him to be in that fight, that whole fight, yeah, I got to give it to him because that's hard to do, to come up a weight class and stay with the top person in that weight class.
To be the champ, you got to beat the champ.
so what? Do you think he didn't beat the champ?
He knocked him down. He was aggressive. That was a good. Roach was really
Well,
good.
when he took that knee, that was a knockdown.
That should have been a
Yeah. That nigga
It's
punched
not
that
a
nigga
knockdown.
square off in his fucking face, and he took a
Your
knee.
knee
Yeah.
can never touch the ground.
Okay,
That's
so if that
automatically
nigga would have
knockdown.
gave him all you can while he put his fucking knee on the ground,
Exactly.
you
would've
defend
been-
yourself at all times, right?
The ref,
It would've been a pound.
The ref, he messed up on that because
He
did
that
mess
should
up.
have
But-
been. Yeah.
But Tank was landing good blows too.
But if
But
he
to me,
had,
Tank hasn't looked good in the
but if
last
the
couple
ref
fights,
had did that as a knockdown, then Roach would have won the match.
yeah, an honest decision,
Well,
unanimous.
so on the cards,
I don't trust the
split.
refs.
the 11th and the 12th round, some of the judges
But
who
Roach-
had it as a draw gave it to Roach. Those last 2 rounds, and if they didn't, then it would have been different because one judge gave it to Davis. You know what I'm saying?
But-
for me, watching it, my perspective
You
of
gotta
it,
beat the champ.
I watched the whole thing, and I think he beat the champ because he was pushing the pressure the whole time. He had the better shots.
I don't know.
Davis. All right, so shout out to the homie Earl. He was like,
Who, West Side?
yeah, West Side. He was like, Davis got too much respect for him. And the shit that y'all told me about how he respected Ma Dukes, he must have known about this nigga before, growing up. Like, not mentally, but like he was like, mentally, like he ain't the average type punk I be fighting type shit.
I told you they like 35 minutes apart from Baltimore and DC.
So he was like, you know what I mean? And with that all being said, I think it should have been a knockdown, even though I don't think he knocked him down with a punch, but he took a knee. I don't give a fuck what it was for. If anything, you can call timeout and be like, yo, ref, run to the corner and be like, yo, nigga, like, I don't know, dude.
Can you call a timeout?
Do
in
some,
boxing?
I don't know. But you throw a glove off. Do something to make the
you
wrist
can
up.
tell you can tell the ref like, hey, something in my
Hold
eye.
on,
and the
yeah,
ref-
hold on,
and
yeah.
the ref can be
You
like,
ain't got to take a
time
knee. You can
and
be like, hold
stop
on,
it.
yeah, like that knee was very, very, very,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
And,
Very
and to me,
suspicious.
Tank kept on complaining about everything. Like every time he would catch him with a punch, he would look at the ref and like,
And that's when Roach hit him too. Like, and you better focus.
right.
You better
know
stay
what I mean?
locked in. You can't be looking at the referee mid-fight.
The whole time I was watching it with my son Dupree, shout out dude, I was tapping him like, yo, hey,
Tupac.
he might lose. Hey, this ain't looking good for Tank. Hey, I kept tapping him like, yo, hey, yo, bro, yo. So with all that being said, man, I think Roach definitely won it. I think they should run it back. I don't know why they're not talking about a rematch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
like,
got to run it back.
You know what I mean? They got to.
They got
Unless
to.
they know something that we don't know.
But I think that was a great
I don't
fight.
think Tank wants to.
Trisha, how you feel about it?
I think it was a great fight. I like I always say, don't leave it in the hands of the judges because I don't trust none of those motherfuckers. They all crooked.
They did a great job.
But I think they should run it back. Like then we can see because that knee. Hey man, he used his brain, dog. I don't
I'm
know
not
what caused
putting
him
it
to
on
do
the
it.
knee though. The knee is not even the reason
The
why
knee
Roach
is
won.
wild that he even did that.
The knee is wild, but
It
it ain't
is.
the reason why he won. But go ahead, my
No, I'm just saying he did it, got away with it, so it is what it is. But it was a great fight, right? Because I wouldn't have been mad if it went either way, because I could see the arguments both ways. It was a great fight. I don't think it was undersold or nothing. But I definitely wanted to see a definitive winner.
They gotta give it to Tank. Yeah.
Okay. And Jake Ass gives it to Tank, so that's the reason why I'm like, we need to see a rematch because you know what I'm
got
saying.
to see a rematch.
We need to because everybody feels different ways about it.
that's the only blemish Tank has on his record. So we
Malik?
gotta see it.
Malik. Tell us how you feel. How you feel? Tell us how you feel.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the whole fight, but I did see the highlights. I saw what people said about it. Nobody likes draws. Draws are BS. So You got to run that shit back and see who's really the winner.
Gotta be shitting me, bro.
Anyways,
Malik, continue.
No, I was just saying, like, nobody likes a draw in any type of competition, so no fan likes it. No fighter who's in the fight likes it, so you got to run it back, and you got to see who's actually the winner. It's that simple, so.
I mean, I can see.
Do you really think
why
he
they
had
dropped.
grease in his eye?
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm just
You ain't never put no black magic in your hair and that? You ain't never had that happen?
I put some black magic in your hair, and I'm gonna come fight you on Wednesday, nigga. Tell me-
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah,
I was hooping at Lorenzi Park and dunked on a nigga one time, and I had got.
Let's go check this. Cut that shit all the way off.
Oh shit,
man.
my
Let it
nigga.
go.
All right, man. Keeping
Can't
it,
touch the net.
keeping it pushing. Hey, I can touch the net very well. All
I
right.
bet you can.
Well, when you got it, when you turn it out the package and trying to put it up, then yes.
Listen. I touch nets and I cut nets. All right.
Let's have a sports talk celebrity basketball game.
Who's the celebrities? Us?
Me,
What? Guess we won't have no celebrities on that one.
because I'm like Steph Curry out there.
They're gonna be like these niggas out here just hooping,
No.
recording this shit.
You more like Jeremy Limbs.
I'll go limp sanity on y'all niggas. That'd be at least
That's
10
crazy.
days.
No, limping off the court.
I'd be at least 10 days of recognition.
He'd be like, man, the way he tore his ankle up.
It was crazy. All right. Now that Trismo's back, man, we're going to slide in. We're going to keep it pushing, y'all. On from the boxing, but we still going to stay in the squared circle. You feel me?
Don't tap me on the
We're going to
back,
go to the
little nigga.
UFC. We got a crazy UFC cracking this Saturday, man. It's UFC
yeah.
313, you know what I'm saying?
313.
Pereira's
he
back
was-
in the building, huh?
I thought he wasn't fighting that dude. I thought he was fighting the other dude that looks like him.
No, that's who
I
he's
thought he was
fighting.
fighting Poirier.
No, they ain't changed it.
No, they changed it. Poirier was originally going to fight. I forgot what happened.
That's
to
who he
him.
was. Yeah, that's who he was going
I think
to.
he got
fight.
hurt or something, so they had to replace him.
Because
Yeah.
the niggas look just alike.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all if y'all want to look that up and see why he's not fighting, I ain't mad at it. But let's go ahead and go through some of these fights that we got cracking for UFC 313 because it actually is a great card that's popping. We'll start with the young ones. Well, not the young ones, with the first ones. No prelims though. No prelims.
Yeah, we stick to the main
We got
card.
King Green against Mauricio Ruffy. Mauricio Ruffy is 11-1. King Green is very experienced with 32 fights, 16 losses, and a tie. Last fight, King Green lost. Mauricio won his last one. Y'all, who y'all got on that one, man?
The Brazilian.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
fight, King
man.
Green fought.
Look
he
at
got
his feet,
slept.
dog.
So I'm going Rufy. He's younger. He's more
his
in his
feet
prime. King Green kind of old. So
His feet look old, dog.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Mauricio.
Yeah, that word.
Keith.
yeah,
Rufy.
definitely Rufy.
Can
Let
y'all-
me
Rufy.
get one of them
Rufy.
Tito shots.
Yeah, and King
Bartender.
Green. Yeah, King Green's plus
Bartender.
340. So
Bartender.
big
Bartender.
underdog.
Bartender, can I have one more shot, please? All right, man. All right, so what we got? Who you said? Mauricio across the board or what? Anybody got
There
King
she
Green?
is.
All right,
So
all right.
across the board.
All right, next one, we got some females fighting up in this thing. We got Amanda Lemos against Isman Lucindo. If I said that right. You know we butcher, especially UFC names around this bitch. Amanda's 14-4, and her opponent is 17-5. We got Lucindo is the favorite. I don't know nothing
I don't know
about either
either
one.
So
I know Lemos.
what I just said, they said that what I just saw, they said if Lucindo get past Limos, that she'll be challenging for the strawweight title for this year. So I guess she's up and coming.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to Lucindo.
All right, I'm going Lucindo.
Lucindo.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lemos.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Lucindo.
I'll go with the lemon. Fuck it.
He likes lemons.
It's lemon
Okay.
shaker.
We got to spread
Like lemon
across the board.
shakes.
Okay, okay.
Go ahead.
Next one we got is the lightweight bout. We got Jalen Turner against Ignacio.
Ignacio, fool.
Huh?
Ignacio.
Ignacio. Yep.
Ignacio won his last fight. Jalen lost his last fight. Jalen's 14-8-0, and Ignacio was 16-5-0.
He sounded like the better fighter.
I'm gonna go with Ignacio because I seen him fight, and I'm like, you know what? He got that fire in his eyes.
I'm going with
Jalen do too, but
I'm going with the black boy.
you going with who?
Black boy.
Jalen.
Yeah.
Okay, J Cash is going with Jalen, man. Who you going with?
I'm going with the American.
Jalen.
The black boy.
They both are from America.
I said,
but
No, they is not both from
yeah,
America.
they are. They both are American.
No.
Their flags above their head.
nah, the other one's from
For
Chile.
Chile, fool.
Yeah, chill.
That's
What
just,
do
that's
Chile
just
got
in South
American
America.
flag? 'Cause that both of these
Your,
got
Google,
American.
South
your cousin
America.
is wrong.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not Google. That's
That's
Yahoo.
The colors are the same, but not the
Yeah, the colors are
design.
the same. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I'm going with Jalen Turner.
And stop looking at the flags that determine the winner.
Well, I don't know who these people are, so
Nah, I think Ignacio is gonna win. Turner's been on the down curve.
There you go.
He's way too much of just a striker, too one-dimensional.
Ignacio
Give me
got a better
Ignacio.
record. He's coming off a win. Other niggas coming off a loss. He has double the fights, double the losses. I respect winning.
All right. All right. Next one we got is a lightweight bout. Justin Gaethje against Rafael Fiziev.
Viva.
No, Fiziev sounds correct.
Justin is 26-5. Rafael is 12-3. Both of them lost their last fight, and Justin is not the favorite to win. He is plus
Surprisingly.
136.
But Justin hasn't looked nice his last couple fights.
Oh no, he lost.
He lost his
the
a
fight, but he
year
won the
ago.
fight before that. Yeah.
I don't think he.
Yeah,
he
the
hasn't
fight of
fought.
seconds.
And that last fight
Yeah,
that
he
he
didn't
lost and got knocked out
Max
was like
to
crucial.
Max Holloway.
Yeah, it was.
But he fought his ass off though,
Oh yeah, I'm not taking that from him. He's going to come to
and
bang.
he's fought the best. Like he's fought Volkanovski, Holloway, Dustin Poirier. He's fought the best dudes. So I'm surprised he's the underdog against the dude who hasn't fought in 2 years. But
No, Justin hasn't fought in 2 years.
no, Fiziev hasn't fought in 2
No.
years either. Yeah, he hasn't fought in 2 years.
And my fault, a year.
yeah,
not 2 years.
correct.
Oh, for real? It's been that long?
Yep, 2 years since
What,
the last.
was it an
fought.
injury?
Yes, I forgot what
It
the
was,
injury
it was his pride.
I'm gonna go Justin. Fuck it.
I want to go
Justin.
Justin.
He hasn't fought. Fizzy hasn't fought since the end of 23, and
Ooh, that's a while.
his first
Yeah.
fight back after a surgically repaired ACL.
Okay.
Okay.
And
okay.
fun fact, Gaethje already beat him those 2 years ago when they fought.
I'm going Justin because he got the.
Ooh, with that
he got
fun
the
fact,
he got the Kelsey.
I like fun facts.
He got the number 17. He got the 17 on the board.
That
I
shit
want
just
the
that shit
17.
just swayed me the other way. Nigga, that fun fact.
I would say put money on Gaethje.
I
Nice
like that
money
shit.
on him right there.
And I like niggas that's underdogs. You know I be looking for that money, man. I be like, come on, I'm trying to turn 10 to 25. Come on, maybe I'm just a young now. I'm just trying to get it. Yeah. So all right, I'm going with Justin. With that being said, y'all, must be the
Good
money.
now, prime time. Come on, let's keep it moving.
But this is prime time.
No. Oh, that's me. J Cash.
I like Gaethje.
Championship fight, man. Light heavyweight bout. And I don't want to talk about nothing until after I see the winner of this fight. Alex Pereira is going against
Magomed Ankalaev.
Yep.
Uncle Lee.
It's Maga Doom
Magadu.
and the ankle leaf.
Alex is 12-2. And Magomed is actually 21-1. They
I
both
told you
won
'cause
their
he wears them
last
hats
fights. And
after the fight.
Magomed said Alex has been running from him. He was like, you know what I mean? He's like, this is the fight that actually he wants. And he's like, he said he wants to knock him out soon and press him. And Alex is like, yo, if that's what you want to do, you about to get fucked up. I've been watching the highlights. I already know about Alex.
He's gonna wrestle that fool.
But hey, this is UFC. Wrestling will get you the dub.
Scrap fool. That's
With
what I
all
said.
that being said, who y'all think is going to win? I don't think this is going to be really as easy as if
I'm not
people
going
think.
first. You go first.
I'll go first. You know what?
Let him go.
I'm gonna go with the opposition. I'm gonna go with the underdog. Well, it's not even an underdog because Alex is minus 112, and
It's a small, yeah.
and what you call
How
it
are
is
they
minus
both
108. Yeah, because it's gonna be that close of a fight. Alex is good, but I seen him lose to who? The Airbender. So it ain't like he can't be beat.
Airbender is different though.
Yeah.
Israel.
Mr. Airbender.
Honest.
Sade.
Adesanya.
Last style.
My
man.
God. But
I'm going.
I'm going with the opposition, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with not Alex. I'm not going with the champion. I'm going with
with
Magomed.
It's because he wears some hats after the thing.
Nah,
All
dog.
the
Nah,
Russian-
not even.
Yeah, when they wear the fucking Russian hat, them niggas are dope. Every fight. after
Oh,
every fight,
yeah. That's
He's
one of
part
them
that-
guys.
He's part of that.
Yeah, he's
He
from
just
Russia.
looks like
But-
the Russia A Bleak in me, my
Yeah,
nigga.
whatever. He wears that Fox shit. But I'm going Pereira, bro.
I'm going
to-
champ.
You got to beat the.
And this is why I went the other guy, because I kind of had the feeling that everybody was going to do Alex. Trishman, go ahead.
No, I'm going Megadon.
Okay.
Malik.
I've seen both fight. I'm gonna go with Pereira. Even if Ankalaev has the
What are y'all
wrestling,
niggas doing?
Pereira has good
Whatever
enough
they
takedown
want.
defense, I think, and he has a very good leg kick game to cut off your mobility. And he's talking too much shit. Magomed, Alex Pereira doesn't care about that shit. Once you get in that ring, you feel his power, you're gonna see what's up. Pereira with a third round finish.
Hey, man, I
Okay,
think that leg kick
okay.
shit should be
Third
illegal,
round
too.
knockout?
Yep, he's gonna KO, TKO. He finishing him.
Yeah, man. You said it. I'll pick and I'll tell you what the fight's gonna be. I feel that.
I think it might go the whole round. I think it might be a
You mean the
decision.
whole
But
thing?
I think it's going all 5. But I think it goes to the decision to my boy Magomed. If I said it right. If I didn't,
Yeah, it's dope. We say it different every time. That's my nigga Megamind.
as soon as Manny gets back, we'll do some fucking wrestling. But you was there, Jason. You watched the elimination, right?
Sure did.
Tell us about that
Tell us
before we
about
move
it.
on to what's next.
It was.
They have the worst
actually-
cottonmouth ever.
It was actually pretty good. Simple that. We had the ladies elimination chamber to start off. That shit was pretty good. Bianca Belair. EST.
That's not bad.
So
That's that
first of all,
Canelo.
before we talk
not
about
bad.
who
Shout out
won,
Biddy.
before we talk about who
Shout out my guy
won
Biddy.
the elimination chamber,
There you
we
go.
talk about how Naomi got destroyed before the
treated
match
her.
even started.
Tell us about it.
Because Jade Cage Hill came out and beat her because what happened a couple of months ago, they didn't know who did it, but she was on top of a car. Somebody ambushed her, and they thought it was Liv and Raquel, but it turned out it was Naomi. So they set up the feud with Naomi and Jade Cahill, who was
Get 'em
the
all.
tag team
Get 'em all.
partner to Bianca Belair, and then Naomi stepped in to be the tag team partner because they was all friends. But it was a great fight with the women's, and like you said, Bianca Belair won that match. She pinned Liv to win the elimination chamber, and she will go on to WrestleMania to fight Io Sky. But we'll
Io
talk about
Sky.
that a little bit later.
Why? EO Sky won.
But we're talking about elimination
Why?
chamber.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're talking about the elimination chamber.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, wrestling.
So also in the elimination
Uh-oh.
chamber, you had Trish Stratus and Trish Staten, and they
I think
went
it was Vince
against
McMahon.
Nia Sky and what's her name? Whatever, LaRue. And Trish won because she's never lost in Toronto, and still to her record, she's still never lost in Toronto.
It was tippy time.
Yeah. And then in the unsanctioned match, you had KO Kevin Owens against Sami Zayn.
Unsanctioned
And-
matches are dopest because you never know what they could be on crack.
Yeah, it
they could be
was-
on roids.
Listen,
Maybe meth.
it was a great fight, but
No.
Kevin Owens came through and won it because he power bombed him on the stage like 9 times.
Nah, like two or three. That shit was funny though. I was like, what the hell?
And then the final match was the men's elimination chamber. So John Cena won that, which
It was bullshit.
You
called.
can't see me.
But the
My
only
bad.
reason he won is because Seth Rollins came and stomped CM
Seth
Punk.
fucking Rollins.
So, and then at the end, John Cena became the corporate douchebag, and
Why? Because he's a bad guy now?
yeah, he turned a heel.
Yeah, so you're sad?
Yeah.
Well, he shouldn't have turned a heel because
Why?
Why?
Because why turn a heel when you started a heel? Why not go out as a babyface when the whole world loves you as a babyface?
That's
Everybody
why.
does that. Hogan does that. Everybody. Now his,
Not when they go out.
now his career has at least 3 more years as a bad guy.
No, because he's done after this.
No, he's not.
He's done after WrestleMania.
No, it's not.
But it's set up to be a great
They don't let
WrestleMania.
niggas out their contract.
Manny
Niggas-
wants
He
it
doesn't.
to be over.
He
That's
doesn't
why.
have a contract. This is his farewell tour.
Okay.
He said it himself.
Now The Rock owns him.
The Rock doesn't own this. His farewell tour.
Yeah.
His
Alright.
last match is at WrestleMania.
That's what you think?
When you see him come back, don't say nothing, Manny.
He's not gonna come back full time. This is the same
now
thing
you
they
put
all
in other
did.
words, full time.
He gonna make a special appearance.
Y'all don't look at wrestling. I do. Y'all don't follow what I do.
You have to
They
look
all-
at it. I live it, my nigga.
They all do this. They all do a farewell tour, and then they come back
We can have a ladder
sporadically.
match anytime
Like
you want, 'cause I will
they
be
they
out.
come back sporadically,
Exactly.
like The Rock, talking a whole bunch of stuff, but not actually be wrestlers in wrestling no more.
So are you mad that Travis Scott beat up Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, yeah.
No, because that actually makes a great. It makes it to a great storyline. It makes it to a great storyline, and then it brings the storyline from WrestleMania all the way until the next year.
Why? Because they're gonna bring Bad Bunny in, and who's gonna be when?
They're not going to bring Bad
No,
Bunny.
that-
Buddy.
You have a better chance of coming in than Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny and Travis Scott. Who's gonna win?
Shit, you ain't see how they can slap that
Bad
nigga?
Bunny.
Yeah, right. Not with that slap, nigga.
Bad Bunny, because Bad Bunny actually has wrestled in a match before, a few matches before. So, and plus he got the LWO on his side.
Okay.
Those are facts right there.
So Monday night on Raw, we're gonna keep on
Yeah,
moving.
fool.
On Monday
It's
night
Monday
on Raw.
night still. What happened on Monday night?
Monday night.
matter
so
of fact, matter of fact. hold on.
they have a couple of championship matches Monday night on Raw. So you had the tag team, you had the Intercontinental
Intercontinental?
the women's Intercontinental tag team match.
Yeah.
It was Ivy Sky against LaCara. LaCara won. She retained the title.
Yeah.
You had the tag team champion match on Monday night. So you
Yeah.
had the American Maid against Raw, and Raw won.
Raw 1, yep.
And then you had the Women's World
Championship.
Championship match. So you had
Io
Rhea
Sky.
Ripley against Io Sky. And
Io Sky won.
it was an amazing match. It could have
I
went
actually watched it. It was
either.
alright.
It could have went either way. But Io Sky has done what she's done every time she went against Rhea Ripley
She's
and
4-0.
won her. Rhea Ripley has never beat Io Sky.
Yep.
So Io Sky will face
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair at the Royal
EST.
Rumble for the title. And Charlotte
Not
Flair,
Royal Rumble, WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, whatever.
Come
Charlotte
on, get it
Flair
together.
is fighting
Charlotte Flair,
Trish.
Flair.
Woo! Charlotte Flair is fighting Trish Stratus for her World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania also. So WrestleMania, the card has an official set because they're going to add some more stuff. So we only got the championship stuff right now. So
Yeah.
I'll keep y'all posted on the
He'll
rest
keep
of the
y'all
stuff.
posted.
Thank you, Manny.
Because I'm back into wrestling because it's fun now.
No, first of all,
It's fun.
we get views. There's people out there that like that shit.
It's fun now.
It's
Oh, shout out to Evolve. Also, I watched that Wednesday night on Tubi. It actually was pretty dope. There's this big black nigga from DC that beat the guy in like 47 seconds. Like the dude didn't get one hit off of him, and he destroyed him and walked up the stage. I forget what his name was, but yeah, it was dope.
okay.
And they got a nigga that does Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean he
First of
does
all,
Starbucks?
I don't like him. His name is Cappuccino Jones, and this nigga comes out
Cappuccino
and he
Jones.
has a coffee
got
cup,
a ring
and
to
this
it,
is
right?
his little move is like this, and his finishing move is called the cold brew. And he has another move called the triple shot, and it just irritates my soul that they put the black guy with the coffee stuff. It irritates my soul
Hey,
Why?
because it does. It just irritates
I
my
like
soul.
him. I don't even know.
You don't like you don't want a
I
cold
haven't
brew?
seen him.
He's black and hot.
No.
Yeah, he
No.
don't take it off.
What?
No.
Black and hot.
That's like
Pause.
the white
No, did he?
cane. That's like the white cane. They call him cocaine. He come out there like with cocaine and put it in your face, and that's his finishing move.
That's hard. Nigga, you knocked out, nigga. And you finna get fired.
Hey,
Fail the
dude,
drug
blew
test.
What if they blew hella glass on niggas and the niggas started tweaking out?
And they also had a tag team called Swipe Right. Come on, get more creative.
Hey,
But it was pretty dope though.
okay.
It was pretty dope though.
Well, that's the wrestling.
Wrestling.
That's what we got for that. So keeping it pushing on.
Hey, real quick on the UNLV men's basketball game.
Yes,
It's
updates. We love
57-51, 11 minutes and one in second half. New Mexico's winning.
Oh no!
Hey,
See, look.
before WrestleMania, I want y'all top 5 wrestlers
Of all times?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I just do top 3, man.
Why?
All right, 5.
Top 5.
But you have to be
man.
fast. Who's starting?
No, you want to take forever.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about before WrestleMania.
No, just all time.
Undertaker, Bret Hart, The Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels. Top 5 right there.
Jay.
Undertaker, Stone Cold, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Sting.
I like that.
I have to say Hulk, but he did lose a lot of cool points.
Yeah, now.
Just drink his beer.
Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, and not in this order. These are just top 5.
I'll go to Undertaker.
Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior. Shit. Who was I really fucking with? The Rock, and then I'll do Stone Cold.
All right, I'll go. First off, The Rock. Second, motherfucker Ric Flair. Third, HB motherfucking K.
Okay.
And then coming
I
from,
want to put Psycho sitting there somewhere. My fault.
from the unknown valleys, my nigga, Mr. Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker's number 1 in my book.
And then to top it all off, the only nigga that did it for real and people want to say it was fake.
Coco Beware.
Nope, shout out Owen Hart.
This nigga said Coco Beware.
Owen Hart showed you how real shit
said
can get.
Owen Hart?
He showed you how real shit can get real quick.
He's willing to die for this
Oh
shit.
my God.
All right,
That's bullshit.
Malik.
That's fucked up, bro.
Go ahead.
Malik, bro. These niggas started out. That nigga dumb.
Let's see. I'm gonna say.
That's not a joke.
Who joked about it?
Malik.
I'm gonna say.
I was being dead ass
Was
about
I
it.
wrong for saying that? Or
Yeah. yeah,
Why?
both-
The nigga was he died for
He'll
that
fi-
shit.
No, that's not cool.
That he did it?
But Malik.
I'm gonna go with Undertaker, Kane,
Ooh, Papa
The
Shango.
Rock, Booker T,
Oh, Booker T, yeah.
and
I left out Booker T.
Five
I
times,
felt
five
bad.
times, 5 times.
Kevin Nash.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, NWO.
And that's
NWO is sick.
I didn't understand.
Diesel.
Diesel was hard.
Diesel.
No, Kevin
Hold on.
Nash.
I
Kevin
might
Nash.
even put in Razor Ramon because the nigga.
Scott Hall.
Yeah, I'll flick a toothpick at you real quick. Man.
I don't know how I didn't
You
say
go like this.
I don't know how I didn't say Mick Foley, Mankind,
Hey,
and
Mankind,
Love.
though, yeah.
It's a bunch. We'll have to do it. We'll do it like an all-time top 10.
I told you.
And we'll run through that. But that's a good one, man.
I got y'all top
that's
10.
a
Before
good one.
WrestleMania, I'll get y'all top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't got a
we
top
can do that.
10.
Because y'all did
At least
Only 5.
WrestleMania matches type shit.
right.
NBA, y'all. We'll go over some scores, injuries, and what we got cracking. It ain't really too much with the NBA, but you know, let me go over some scores right now for my betting people out there.
SGA, MVP.
Myself. Let's go and see what we got. We'll start with the final scores, and then we'll continue with the games that are going on right now. First one we got is Cleveland Cavaliers. Man, they beat the Hornets, but by 1 point, so they didn't cover. But if you had money line. But they beat them 118 to 117. The Raptors beat the Jazz 118 to 109. The Grizzlies beat the Mavericks 122 to 111, and that happened in the fourth quarter. The whole time, the Mavericks were actually hanging with the Grizzlies, so don't be confused by that score. The Timberwolves beat the Heat 106-104. OKC beat the Trailblazers 107 to 89, and I was hella confused why the fuck OKC was minus 2.5.
Yeah, I was just
I
looking
kept-
at this
I'm
1.5.
I'm like,
what?
is this free money?
Is
Like,
SGA ain't playing?
like all those times the Lakers were plus. Anyways,
Yeah, I missed that too.
it's crazy. And these are live scores right now. The Nuggets right now are beating the Suns, 87-72. I was going to talk bad about them, but I'm going to leave it alone. The Kings right now are fucking up De'Aaron's return. De'Aaron Fox's return to Sacramento, 85-68 right now. The Knicks are losing to the Clippers right now, 60-54. And with that being said, Brunson is out for a little bit with an ankle injury. It had
That nigga, his ankle just touched the ground.
They're hoping that it's just a roll and nothing serious.
You didn't see that replay, dog? His ankle touched the ground.
I haven't heard anything else that it was anything more than a roll. So let's just hope that that's all it is. But they held Cat to 3 of 13 and 12 points.
Cat got locked up by LeBron.
Yeah,
I
by
seen
LeBron.
it.
Like, Cat, you can't get locked up. Like, they need you to score.
You know the Knicks are 0-9 versus the top 4 teams in both conferences.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
12-16 versus teams with 500 or better
Bang on him,
records.
DeRozan.
Which means they're not title contenders with records like that.
Yeah, and the simple fact that that record, the Knicks, to me especially, in the playoffs,
The Knicks are jinxed.
without Brunson,
In the East,
It's a wrap.
it's
a wrap.
it's Cleveland and the Celtics. That's it. It's nothing else after that. In the East, it's Cleveland and the Celtics, and then everybody else is just there.
Damn.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
true.
it's probably a 2-team. I don't think the Bucks are good enough to beat those teams in 7
because
games.
because the Knicks are the number 3 team in the East, and yeah.
But
put it like this: if the playoffs started today, the Knicks would play the Pistons without Brunson.
The Pistons probably win.
Pistons
Pistons
win.
probably
The
would
Pistons
win.
are winning that series.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pistons for sure are winning that series.
The Bucks are still out there, so
I mean, Giannis is probably the best player in the
Giannis
East,
ain't
but
playing,
they ain't
yeah.
got the best team.
I mean,
I can see them pulling it together, though.
healthy.
Truthfully, out the East,
They don't have the defense
7-game
like that.
series, I might have to give it to Cleveland to come out and go to the finals because
Yeah.
I don't know if a Spider could beat Tatum.
they're
it's gonna
on
be
a
something.
they're on a 13-game win streak right now.
Yeah.
They look good. I'm still
They
going
do.
with Boston though. They look
I
good.
would go Cleveland.
That Deontay Hunter pickup, man, that
too.
was so much needed for that Cleveland Cavalier team, and it is showing how much he makes a difference. So they said that's the last. He's the first true small forward they had since LeBron left Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, we'll expand on it a little bit when we get closer to that. But I'm telling you, they do look great. But I'm not gonna count the Bucks out like that. If the Bucks can't get it together and Crazy Eyes comes back, my nigga, they might have a chance.
Oh, that once Crazy Eyes comes back,
Because
anything's
Giannis
possible.
just came back, and that jump shot is actually looking good. And Giannis is a difference maker like that. And with Dame, and it don't matter what you
And they
do
got
in the
Kuzma.
regular
And they
season,
got Kuzma.
and he's been looking good over there.
Man.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm not a Kuzma fan, but I'm not like he's that nigga. But he definitely can be in
He's decent.
a addition to your
Well,
team. You
since
know,
we
a
talked
contribution
about-
for sure.
Shout out to you, Malik, and your Bulls right there in the play-in. If it was a start right now, they'd be in the play-in at number 10.
They need the fully tank. But whatever. It is what it is with them.
I don't believe in taking my
Keep it
nigga.
moving, y'all.
If I'm playing with you and you're not giving me a 1,000%, my nigga, like I don't even want to play with you. What are we doing? I mean, like
I'ma
period.
say
Like
is-
it is what it is. Like to me, tanking is like chasing the championship, my nigga.
That's what
like,
the Sixers are doing.
like what are we
Every
doing?
team is
Like you
chasing
know what
the
I'm saying?
championship.
No. I mean, like going to like if you're that LeBron, not I don't want to use him as an example, but the first one that came to my mind, going to the Heat, doing this and that, instead of just staying where you're at and letting it come to you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people will, if you're that guy, they want to come play with
No,
you.
but
He's a go-getter.
it all depends on who your team. Like Philly, that's why they shut Embiid down so they can tank, so they can get a top 6 pick because they need a top 6 pick.
Well, if they're
in
going
order
to do
try
the
get it.
process again,
Bro, so what? If you're a coach, then and we're tanking, what you gonna tell me as a player?
Well, you don't say that you're tanking.
What
but
are you gonna tell me?
You do everything in your power to make it hard for you to win as a team.
like don't practice hard no more.
No.
Set your best, especially if your best player is injury prone. Set them down for the rest of the season and everything like that.
Take it
That's-
easy.
yeah.
No.
I
Then,
mean-
as a coach, what do I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I'm gonna say I'm
Because
all for.
that means you're putting your job up on risk. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Oh no, definitely.
But you also got to look at it. In order for you to set your best player down, that comes from management. So if management is telling you to set your best player down, and everything like that, then they're on board with you.
You already see
tanking to
the
get,
writing on the wall.
you know, at least a lottery pick in the NBA.
And this is where you have to draw the line. Are you that type of coach that
I don't believe in tanking, but
you
it
can't
happens.
you can't tell me to be like, all right, don't try your best to not win this game. Because at the end of the day, my record's gonna be my record regardless of what y'all trying to do. And if y'all fire me because what y'all trying to do next ain't working, and now I'm the problem because y'all told me to tank last season and we was looking bad, now it's all bad on me. You know what I'm saying? But I see why some coaches, they've been fired by organizations for not tanking.
For not listening.
For not tanking. I get it. I understand. But what you supposed to tell me? Especially if
Do what you told.
Unless this is a motherfucking whole game where, yeah, we cheating and we fucking covering sports, and you know what I'm saying, not covering sports but covering scores and whatever the fuck else. If it's all a different game like that, then okay, then let's play
Ain't
that
nothing
game.
illegal until
Let's
you
play
get
the
caught.
I mean, you're right. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh,
I was just gonna say, even if it's not like tank, like just intentionally lose game. What I mean is, when you have a team that's middling, you're not making any progress. You met your ceiling. They should have been traded Levine way earlier. They should have traded DeRozan earlier. They should trade Vucevic, clean up shop, get draft picks, build your team up. That's what Boston did. They said, you know what?
Are you talking about the Kings now or the?
I was talking about the Bulls. Yeah, I was like, that's what the Boston Celtics did. They got rid of Paul
I was like,
Pierce.
because all them niggas played for the Kings.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah, they did. Because Boston got rid of Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen. They got rid of all of them, got draft picks. They fleeced the Nets in one of the biggest fleeces in sports history, but they fleeced them. Got those draft
And
picks.
to
That's
the
how they got
snooker.
Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You got to get draft picks. You can't just be stuck in the middle for 5 years plus. You're not going nowhere.
But then again, and the Kings don't draft well, and y'all don't draft well.
Yeah, Bulls management is shitty, but I already know this.
You don't just out and out tank like the
Yeah,
Wizards.
don't do like the Sixers do
the
that.
Wizards, the
Don't do
Wizards
that.
just out and out tank every year.
no, they just suck.
They
just out
suck
and
too.
out-
They do
out and
suck
out
too.
tank every
They
year.
also just suck. Yeah.
You can't tank for 10 years. You just suck.
Same difference.
Like the Panthers.
No, that's the Cowboys. Can't make no nothing in like 30 years.
That's tough.
I know.
We
right?
got a couple injuries that
Yeah.
carved off in the NBA.
Yeah, we do got some
Brunson,
more.
Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie.
It's gonna kind of shape. The,
Kyrie's bye-bye for the whole season.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's there for the whole season. I was gonna say, we already know it. I don't think Dallas is
It's
gonna make
over.
it there. It's
Doug, I
kinda
told you that was
fucking
the
for
stupidest
Dallas,
trade ever.
So with all that being said, there ain't too
Y'all
much
wanted to
more.
put
Y'all want to
hopes
talk
and dreams
about
on
anything
it.
else before I go to
So,
the NFL?
so can we talk about Charles Barkley and
Oh, yeah.
and Kendrick? I want to punch him in the face every time I hear his voice, Perkins. And when Charles Barkley told him they was a whole bunch of idiots, Charles Barkley told him was a whole bunch of idiots, and Kendrick Perkins said that when he see Charles Barkley, he's gonna address him like numbers on a building, and told him to keep that energy.
I go for
Niggas
Charles
gotta keep
Barkley.
that
I
same-
hate
that-
Kendrick Perkins. That nigga's
Kendrick Perkins
yo,
do
Mike.
say some dumb shit.
Let me see that bottle of Tito's one
Hey,
time.
and did y'all see LeBron sweats that nigga Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
He stepped to him. I see.
So before we move on to the NFL, how y'all feel about that? Do you think what LeBron did and what he said, in case y'all don't know what he did and what he said, he stepped to Stephen A. at a live game
Yeah.
and basically addressed him about talking about his son and told him to keep his son's name out of his mouth and blah,
I
blah,
feel
blah,
it.
blah, blah.
I feel it on a dad issue, and
And Stephen A. said he approached him as a dad, and
But,
then
yeah.
that's all Stephen A. said. I
But
never
he
even
is-
said nothing like that personal. It was always, basketball.
yeah. So
J.
that-
Cass, tell us how you feel, and then
I feel him on a dad's move, but that's his job, you know what I'm saying? He's going to criticize. Your son is in the fucking NBA now. You can't say that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You stepped up as a dad. That's cool, but nigga, you don't try to punk that man because he tell the real that your son suck. My nigga,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying?
he
So
kept it straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
facts. And now I'll go next real quick since I'm here. You know what? To be on some real shit,
You take
if he
10
felt some
seconds to
types of
drill.
way when he said what he said, if he felt how he felt when Stephen A. said it, he should have hit him up ASAP. Not when I see you, or if he wanted to see him, I'm pretty sure LeBron can make a call and pull up. It ain't no like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Whatever the case may be, if you feel that type of way, you know what I mean. And as a reporter, if I'm Stephen A., I'm gonna be like, me, I'd have tripped. I'd have been like, but you know, Stephen A. knew he was in front of the cameras, blah 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 blah. But whatever Stephen A. said, he never said nothing
Yeah,
personal.
what did he really
Only
say
thing he
that
said
bad,
was the
though?
truth. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say it. I watched what he said, and that's the shit that everybody else said.
What did he say? That's not that good?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm confused about. But he, you know what I'm saying? The way LeBron approached him and all that other shit.
LeBron
I
don't
mean,
like
it makes
coons to
me
say nothing
lightweight
about his
lose a
son.
little bit more respect for LeBron than I have, and I got a bunch for him. But it's like, bruh,
He needs to retire.
Stephen
You do
A.
all
to
that
me,
shit.
even though
LeBron's
Stephen
a
A. don't
goat.
say the best shit and like, oh, he ain't there, you know, whatever. That,
Stephen A's
Nick, a
out
lot
for
of people
something.
don't agree with that
He's a
name.
straight coon.
I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he said nothing enough to the. I have to approach you and be like, yo, keep my son's name out your mouth type situation, man.
Nah.
So, also, what about Draymond and Kat?
But y'all
Did y'all
didn't
hear
say
about
ask
what
them
Draymond?
how
Oh,
they feel.
yeah.
I ain't get a chance.
Oh, my bad.
I just think, LeBron, you need to retire, dog. You're just doing dad shit, nigga. What old niggas be saying about their kids in the league. Like, you know that wasn't the right thing to do to go out on any reporter like that for saying really nothing that like outrageous. It's about the you see the writing on the wall, dog. Just go ahead, just
Malik?
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get where he's coming from as a parent, so I understand that angle. But at the same time, it's competition. When you get into competition and you're not doing good, people are gonna say you're shit, you're not good. That's how it goes. You gotta be able to handle that heat, or just don't be in the league. It's that simple.
True. Mandy?
I don't speak on Coons cooning, so I'm not gonna talk about this.
Okay.
You hate Stephen A. and LeBron, so who's cooning?
No,
Who's the one?
Stephen A. is the definite coon. LeBron is not a coon. I just don't like him as a basketball player. He's a great human being. I just don't like him as a basketball player.
You know that nigga.
Fair enough.
He's
Fair
a great
enough.
human being.
Fair enough. There you have it. Sports Talk Raw.
But also Draymond and Kat. That was hilarious.
I didn't see what happened.
Draymond
cares
told
what
Kat.
Draymond says?
Draymond's told Kat that he didn't play when Golden State played New York because Jimmy Butler was in the building. But actually, what happened? It was Kat's wife's father died, so he was at a funeral, so that's why he didn't play.
That's actually
Interesting.
kind of fucked up for him to say that, and that if
NBA
that's
is-
the
yeah.
real
But
situation.
Draymond did come out and say that he's sorry to hear about the laws, but he said he's not going to take back what he said.
That's so
Who
like
cares about Draymond Green?
I'm
Yeah,
just
he
saying.
does.
God, bro.
That, he loves triple
That's
zeros.
why if I was Kevin Durant, I wouldn't be sitting down having a show with him like, oh yeah, after you talk to me, how you talk to me. We'd have to sit down and probably squabble.
To me,
Draymond said that
Dra-
the Draymond and Baron Davis podcast must go on.
I don't think you should be Hall of Fame. I don't like Draymond. He's not that good to me. Never has, never was.
I don't think he should be Hall of Fame.
Dude, Draymond?
Yeah.
there's a lot of questionable.
First of all,
If Robert Horry don't get in there, Draymond don't get in there.
That's for fucking fact.
that's a
bro.
fact for sure, for sure. And don't like. I'm not even a super Draymond fan like that, but I know what he does and what he did and what he, you know what I'm saying, is
Nothing.
no. First of all, there's so
He's
many
triple
people.
singles.
There's so many fucks triple singles. You gotta watch what he does. The assist, the reap, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit that he
Yeah.
does that
I
a lot of
understand,
people
yeah.
who want to be stars don't
Yeah,
do.
I understand. Yeah.
Period.
He,
like
he was a great role
I'm
player, yeah.
I'm promising you, if he was on a lot of other teams, the Celtics, anybody else that has a bunch of stars that he
And
can
he
just pass
also
the ball
make-
to,
He would not be
he'll
that
be
good.
straight.
And he
Yeah.
also makes
Man.
a person on your team get pissed and they mess their game up.
Anybody that he don't any
Bro.
team that he doesn't have to be the shooter on, he'll be good on. Period.
I
he's
don't-
a
I don't
good
believe that.
player.
Fucking 98% of the
No,
fucking.
he's a good player. The thing is, I think the
Nah,
Hall of
if
Fame.
you put him on the Wizards, they're not gonna.
So
be
you
good.
just
No.
you basically just
Nah.
you basically
Well,
just
Richard's
called him Ben
different, yeah.
Simmons.
That part.
You basically just called him Ben Simmons.
It's gonna be hard for me to argue with that. I didn't say that.
He's a good player, but I feel like the Hall
It's
of
hard for me
Fame.
to argue
Yeah.
with what you're saying.
Hall of Fame what?
I
said-
didn't say that. Though.
No, I'm saying the Hall of Fame should be reserved for
Good players.
the cream of the crop. That's in any sport. I feel like. I feel like
Yes.
some people they kind of get in because maybe they win some titles and stuff. But were you really that dude, or were you just somebody who's kind of riding the coattails of the great?
So hold on. Let's just I don't know. You can look this up and ask me how many. Tell me how many people are in the Hall of Fame. Do you think that number should be minimized by like half?
Hell no.
Nah,
I would say at least.
I don't say half, but
at least 30%. At least 30%.
There you go. 25.
At least 30 to 40% is going to
Maybe
go
20.
down.
That's very interesting. We might have to dive into that and have a like a whole show about that, because that's a deep statement. But I see where you're coming from, because I mean,
That's
you
Hall
would
of
like to
Fame,
give it
bro.
to everybody, but
No, I don't want to
A
get it
lot
to
of people
everybody.
get.
So they said
Robert
it's
Horry got 7 fucking rings. that's not in there, bro.
436. It says 436 coaches, players, ref, contributors, and team. But the NBA Hall of Fame is the greatest moment and stars of the NBA. So
Just like
for
Pete Rose.
individuals
Pete
and
Rose
team.
ain't in there.
Well, Trump just
Oh my God! Why you keep believing your dad, Manny?
all right.
Trump just said that Pete Rose is gonna be in the Hall of Fame because he credited him for all the stuff, discredited him for all the
He
stuff.
doesn't even have
Got
power to
killed
do
for.
that.
So look,
But
That's
no,
not a federal
Rob
thing.
Manfred is also thinking about
Like-
putting him in the Hall of Fame. After Trump said that.
well, look, check this out. While we here in the NBA, matter of fact, I
Yeah,
was
it's like-
the niggas want to show up late. We gonna go late. But anyways, I was listening to this GOAT conversation, and you know what, with the Jordan LeBron thing, but no one ever takes account of the people that are about 70, 80 years old, because Jordan ain't even in their conversation.
They're not.
They're like dead ass.
That's Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, and they're like,
Jerry West.
oh, the competition, like, nah, fuck competition. Them niggas was not
Chamberlain.
slaves, but you know, everything else outside of that they had to
Moses
deal
Malone.
with. You know what I mean? Like, I was hearing this GOAT conversation, and they want to add Steph Curry to it, and like, I mean, we ain't gonna expand too much on it, but like, how y'all feel about it, and who's y'all GOAT? You know what I mean? And then
If you think about it, saying Steph Curry go, I feel shy, because he first to revolutionize basketball is AI. With the braids and all the tattoos and all that bullshit.
That didn't
Then now,
revolutionize basketball.
it's Steph Curry. You know why? Because everybody want to run around, nigga, and shoot a fucking 3-pointer. Why? Nigga, you got a clear fucking basket. Nigga,
Yeah, they
if
won't
we
shoot a
used to
three.
do that shit, nigga, they would call a timeout and
You on the
pull
bench.
your ass,
and
Travis.
fucking put your ass on the fucking
VGK up
goddamn
3-0.
bench.
Nice.
VGK up 3-0.
So
damn, I missed out on some money.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah,
So my take on it is, I looked at this a lot because I listen to a lot of sports radio and they talk about it a lot. So I think that it should be different eras. That is a GOAT of the era.
of the era.
So
yeah.
so the GOAT of the era. So the
conversation, yeah.
the Steph that with the Steph as a GOAT, the only thing with him and saying he's a GOAT, he came up in the same era as LeBron. So it's kind of hard
After
to say
LeBron.
he's a GOAT when he played in the same era as LeBron, who is also considered a GOAT in that era.
And not to cut you off, but the championships he won was against who?
LeBron. And
The greatest, supposedly. So if you beat the greatest, true. He has to be in there, because out of what Steph got 4 or 5.
Four. But he's only made, how many did he make? I think 6. LeBron's made 10 finals. That's a whole decade.
For real.
I'm
Win,
just saying.
win, lose, or draw. You're not gonna fucking win all 10 fucking Super Bowls.
Like I think Bill Russell.
Tom Brady did, you're right.
Bill Russell had
He
11.
won 7.
So
I don't
Yeah.
think Joe Montana would have, but I would like to. But
would've been
I don't.
interesting, yeah.
Bill,
I don't
Bill,
think
Bill
so.
Russell had 11. So if you're gonna use championships and that as a criteria,
I just seen
he
fucking-
gets the
I
goat
think
of all
this
goats.
conversation
And-
is so boring
Havlicek
Hold on,
had
and I wanted to add this
because there's
add
no
this too,
guidelines, no
because
stipulations. Niggas
people
just
be
argue
forgetting
whatever
Magic.
stats they want.
I think Magic is above Kobe.
I don't know.
But you
Kobe
when you-
didn't do it as a rookie.
But when you bring up Magic though, then you have to throw Bird in there because if
That's
you-
fine. You can.
Yeah,
A Bird deserves it. But I'm saying, I think Magic deserves the shit. At least number 3.
My whole thing is
At
that
least number 3, because he did it as a rookie.
as much as I don't like Kobe, for people to go from Jordan to LeBron
Yeah,
and
I'll
act
be
like Kobe never played the game
True.
is asinine, because Kobe was that person in the middle between Jordan and LeBron. It was Kobe.
But
Kobe
I
was the
think,
GOAT.
only thing I think is the problem with Kobe is the simple fact that Kobe modeled his game after Michael Jordan. There's nobody else that in this. There's hold on. There's nobody in these top conversations that we said this person copied this person. Period.
Oh yeah.
Jordan ain't copying nobody. LeBron ain't copying nobody. Magic ain't copying nobody. Kobe, like dead ass nigga try to be the next Jordan.
Did Kobe copy Jordan, or did Kobe just did what Jordan did and did it on a better
Kobe
level?
will tell you that I copied Jordan's move.
But Jordan's mentality to the game was not like Kobe's. Jordan did not have the mentality that Kobe had.
First of all, Jordan did,
I'm pretty sure.
and Kobe
Jordan
did,
would go- Jordan
and
was
that's
the
where it
bitch ass
stopped.
ass-
No,
yeah.
Jordan would
That's
go
what
play.
they-
Jordan would go play golf, get drunk, and come play a game. Kobe would be
I know
in
what
the
you're saying.
gym
You know what?
and shoot
I'll
balls.
give-
Training
I'll give
regimen
you
was
that.
a lot different. I know
I'll
what
give
you're
you
saying.
that. I'll give you that, man.
That's
But-
it.
You're fucking right.
But
I'll give you that. Because
but-
Kobe wouldn't do
Yeah,
that
Kobe
shit.
didn't
Kobe
party
would
and
not
turn
do
up. He went to the gym.
You're fucking right. I'll give you that.
did.
Right.
I'll give you
So-
that. But niggas be like, oh, Kobe, he won without Shaq. That Paul Gasol trade was fucking very mysterious.
It should have
For
never
me to say
happened.
the least and be
Yes.
nice about the shit.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Shaq, the Shaq that Kobe had and the Paul Gasol that Kobe had was at their prime. They was the best of the best. So he can't win without having a big man. But if you
But
look
shit,
at
he
NBA,
had Odom too. That was fucking 7 foot, fucking in his prime.
Teamwork make a dream.
Well, you
but he
gotta have
also
a
had
good-
Robert
yeah.
Horry coming off the bench.
Michael
shooting
Jordan
threes.
had a
You
fucking.
gotta have a team. Yeah.
Come on, man.
You gotta
Like-
have a
like,
team.
People
come
gotta
on.
understand.
That's all I'm
Lamar
not mad at
Odom was
LeBron.
not a bum.
Yeah,
though,
but
bro.
then you
That
also
dude was
if you
nice.
if you look
Lamar
at
was a bum.
if you look at Jordan, if he didn't have Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant that first run,
Oh, yeah, of course
and then the
not.
second
Oh,
run,
yeah.
Scottie
Wasn't
Pippen
winning no
and Dennis
title, no.
Rodman, like
You
you
gotta
had to
have
have a
a team.
rebounder and then you had to have a secondary scorer.
No,
You gotta
Dennis
have a team.
Rodman fell in
You
the
gotta have
lap
it.
because
You gotta have
Dennis
a team.
Rodman was a beast.
But if you
with the
yeah, I
Pistons,
was about to
he
say if
won
you're gonna talk
championship.
about Dennis, Dennis was a beast at the Pistons before he got
That's
started
right.
the
He was
hair
a-
and everything. So,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he won
He just had
championships.
off the court issues.
Then he
That's
went
it.
to,
He was a
then
great.
he
He
went
was a
to
very
the
good player.
Spurs,
Yep.
and then they sent him to do the greatest.
Nerd.
That's how it go.
Well,
But
look,
you know who's not the GOAT? Which everybody thought he was a GOAT, but everybody thought he was great, but he couldn't even do it when it wasn't even time. The Knicks. And Patrick Ewing. Because even when Jordan left, they couldn't.
nobody
No,
ever thought
nobody
Patrick-
would ever say Patrick
was the
Ewing,
GOAT.
no.
But shout out to Patrick,
No,
but he
Patrick-
ain't the
No,
GOAT.
listen.
What
If
y'all say?
anything, Hakeem Olajuwon's got a way better case.
They
Yes.
said
Patrick
that the
Ewing.
only reason
Patrick
that Patrick
who?
Ewing didn't win is because Patrick Ewing didn't win because he had to go against Jordan.
No.
When Jordan wasn't here,
Patrick Ewing.
No, he
Yeah,
lost to
Patrick
Hakeem though.
yeah.
Hakeem smoked him.
Listen,
Well, that's
Hakeem
Alright.
smoked him.
let's keep it pushing. and
they
we're
still
gonna
use
get
his footwork today in
That's a
NBA.
good-
and we're gonna get up out of here. NFL, y'all.
Yeah, NFL.
Free agents. We got.
Patrick Ewing.
Let's bring up niggas from the past and argue on.
Yeah, nigga, this is Sports Talk Raw.
man.
Nigga, what the fuck you
That's what
think we're
every
here for?
TV show on the network does.
And they getting views, so shit, we gonna do it too.
I know, but we different. We
Shoot.
Sports Talk Raw.
We
ain't gotta
trying to
let
get
these old
views.
niggas-
That's your
All
last
right, we
one.
get views.
Yeah, we gonna
A
talk
minute
about
and
what the
22 seconds
fuck
left.
we wanna talk about.
New Mexico is winning 77-64 over
Yeah, that game's
UNLV.
over.
It looks like we
And
lost that
Vegas
one.
Golden Knights are 4-0 now.
Golden Knights VGK ho.
I could have put money 9 times on that. All right. Anyways, all right. NFL, y'all. Free agents. Debo went to the Commanders. Hendricks is a free agent. DK did go to the
Is
Cowboys.
he a free agent? Oh, he just
No, he
he
wants
just
to be
he just
traded.
asked
Free
to be traded,
agent.
but he didn't went out.
No, they don't. They're not gonna hit him with the franchise tag. He's out there.
Yeah, he's out of there.
And Gino went to the Raiders, y'all.
So it was only 2 franchise tags in the whole
T. Higgins.
the whole thing. So both of them was for the Bengals. It was T. Higgins and somebody else from the Bengals that got franchise tags. Nobody else got franchise tagged in the whole NFL.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do it like this just to make it funky. Your team, free agents, who would you get?
Oh, we getting Joey Bosa. Bosa brothers on side by side.
Okay, J Cass, who you getting? And Manny's the Niners, in case y'all don't know.
He's getting Tyler
J Cass is
Lockett.
the Cowboys. Who would you get with
He's
this?
getting
free
Tyler Lockett.
DK.
agent? DK?
Okay.
Yeah, Adams wouldn't be that bad, but I think him and CD are the same receiver.
Okay.
That's fair.
Me, and from what I heard, I like Khalil Mack. I'm a defensive guy. I'm gonna take Khalil Mack to the Bucks.
You wouldn't take Chris Godwin back because he's a free agent.
I thought he was already on my team, so I didn't have to count the
No,
nigga.
he's a free agent this year.
I ain't even want to approach that situation. The nigga better come back. If you let him go, that's just stupidity. Like, thank you, Manny, but like, yeah, first Chris Godwin over Khalil Mack, period.
So
But
that's your big signing. Khalil Mack.
I would take Khalil Mack, somebody new. Trishma for your Panthers.
Whole team.
Hey, yeah, pretty much the whole team. Just somebody young, exciting, because
Out of the
At
free
the
agents,
end-
we don't need your wishes and dreams. We
nobody
need a
did.
name.
All right, go ahead.
Malik.
And that's why the Panthers are where they're at.
You just one game above us.
Sanders.
Damn, this nigga be happy.
How many years? I'm like $60 above you too
Malik-
every year.
Malik and his-
They're betting with you. Don't
Malik
give a
and
fuck
his-
how many games.
Malik and his boys already they
And
snuck
Baby
out there
Alex.
on that free agency.
Yeah,
They
we got,
they got two top tier
Guard from Kansas City.
Tooney.
and you got Johnson from somebody. So
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
got so y'all
They
got two
still
off the
need
line.
a center.
Hold on.
Johnson for somebody.
And y'all don't have to be done. So Malik, after everybody y'all got and the people that are left, who would you
I
like?
would say,
You got Johnson.
honestly, if we can get Hendrickson, it don't hurt.
Okay.
Don't hurt to bulk up our defense, our pass rush. We got a Sweat as well, so why not add someone else for the pass rush?
For real.
Could help him out.
And they,
So I would say Hendrickson.
that's
Ooh,
dope.
Chris Paul
And,
tried
and they got
tripping.
rid of the little other Hubbard. He retired at 29. The
Oh, for
Bengals.
real?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
did he?
little, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
He was their best linebacker.
That's crazy.
So Jonathan Allen got released today, and so did the linebacker from the Colts. Their leading tackler. He got released. They released
Franklin?
him today. No, it's not. It wasn't Franklin.
Oh, that's crazy.
But it was their leading tackler from last year. He got released.
Okay.
Hargrave is getting released.
See, yeah, he tried tripping.
Who else? Oh, and Kirk Cousins says that he want to be traded to a team that he can start for next year. So he
After
sat
this
down with
season?
Arthur Smith and talked to Arthur Smith, and he was like he wanted to be traded. So they're looking to see what's best for him and the team.
And with that contract,
If they don't start do-rag, my nigga, that's tripping.
So also
Dude,
Jim
yeah,
Irsay, who is the owner to the Browns.
I thought he was the owner of the Colts.
Well, Irvin, whatever. It's almost the same type of name. But the owner of the
You're
Browns,
right, Jay.
the owner of the Browns is the same type of name, close to it. But the owner of the
I
Browns
feel you, Manny.
told Myles Garrett that he doesn't want to sit down and meet with him. Told him to talk to the GM because he's not trading them nowhere. So he got to deal with it.
Hey, these are what contracts are for.
Yeah.
You signed it, my nigga.
Nah, you can't own niggas no more. They
Well,
can get
no,
out.
they do. It's called the NFL.
Hold on, you can say what you want to say, but
In real life, yeah.
unless you want to sit down, then I can find you.
I know niggas that
Then we can
that
do whatever
say,
the fuck.
I don't want to get traded there. I'm staying here. So
Yeah, that doesn't happen in the NFL.
yeah, that's more of an NBA thing.
But he knows of somebody in a different context, but
Well-
it does happen.
Oh, and shout out to the Cowboys being smart and they restructured Dak
Don't
and
say so.
CD's contract. So then they got like $37 million, extra $1 million. For,
They're not gonna get nobody with it. They're just gonna sign
well,
11 for him.
They're gonna use some of that money
we're gonna
for
be better than y'all.
Michael Parsons.
barely again.
Michael Parsons is
No.
going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL by
Yep,
the
that's
beginning
all
of
that
the
money's
season.
going to. So they're gonna have the same
Michael
team.
Parsons.
Yeah,
That had-
that's
they-
not gonna do it for them.
They only had 2 games better than Carolina.
And then they're gonna trade up. They're gonna trade up with the Raiders, and they're gonna get
Two
Genty
games, 2 games.
as their running back, and then they're gonna be cool.
We got together at the end though. You guys fell apart.
And they're gonna get Tyler Lockett as their wide receiver because he's washed up, and that's what the Cowboys get as wide
Yep.
receivers washed up people.
DK Metcalf.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
But the managers are trash. They suck. They got rid of Debo. Ayuk's about to be gone.
Ayuk not going nowhere because he just signed for all that money. He is not going nowhere.
We'll see.
He's not.
They gave Purdy a
And
contract.
the only reason that we got rid of Debo is because we got Ricky
Yeah,
Parcells. That's the only
Purdy.
reason.
They're gonna show how Purdy really is. He's gonna be suck. Watch it.
He's not. He's
gonna
not.
be
His name
set.
is not Dak Prescott.
Well, look, y'all.
Suck.
We're gonna save all that for the
Suck.
next week, man.
No, he ain't. Suck.
And get about this bitch.
Hey, for all y'all people that's riding around downtown Las Vegas. They got an off-road championship that I heard is going to be riding through downtown Las Vegas.
Oh, that's
so,
why downtown's all shut down.
Yeah, so just to give
Okay,
y'all a heads
good to
up.
know.
Oh, and it's a carnival starting at Meadows Mall tonight, all the way to the 16th. Is the spring mix? I just want to throw that
That's
out there,
great.
too.
I don't want to hear about no
Yeah.
carnival. It's a state carnival,
JC
and they bring that
State
shit back
Fair
to
was
fucking
JC
Cashman
State-
Field. All these little
JC
baby
State Fair
carnivals
was
ain't about
cracking,
shit.
yeah, that
But we
shit
about to
right.
get up out of this motherfucker. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Malik, we're gonna start with you and then make our way down, man.
Malik!
Another Friday, of course. Probably just gonna. Well, I don't think I'm going out this weekend. Probably just gonna chill. Watch some sports, basketball, UFC, that good shit. Actually watching a fighting game tournament right now. First place gets $1 million, so I'm kind of locked in watching that.
Damn.
Otherwise, shout out to my family. Shout out to my lady overseas who might be coming over here next year. We're gonna see about
Okay,
that.
okay.
And I'm gonna pass it over to Jay Cash.
Jay Cash started the show. That's what I'm talking about. Malik Alley-oop, my nigga started the show. God is good, you know what I'm saying?
time.
All the time.
Shout out to Famo. Shout out Mike. Shout out Johnny Blue. K Jones, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my beautiful wife. Shout out my beautiful daughter. You know, it's always a lovely Friday. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? We do this. Till next time. I'm gonna shoot. I don't even like this nigga over here, so I'm gonna shoot to you, Midnight. Mo. Ski. What a man. What a man.
Hey, thank you. It's another lovely Friday here. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Yeah, we gotta say, man, we keep it what we do, how we do it, when we do it, nigga. That's all I gotta say. Until next time, my nigga, I'm gonna chuck it to. Hey, man, you tell me how you do it, no sweet.
Hey, I'm gonna bring you a black bag with no holes in it so we can put it on your face and tie it around your neck.
Whatever.
So you kill yourself.
Hot air balloon,
But hey, it was a wonderful Friday. Love being here with the family. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to the family.
What up, B?
Shout out to everybody that's out there doing everything they do. If you're going out for First Friday, be
First
responsible. Don't get in trouble. Don't go to
great like
jail because you got to work Monday. You feel what I'm saying? Hey,
fuck word.
Chrome, tell them.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate the family, man. Mike, Johnny K. Jones, man. Everybody that was on YouTube, everybody that's on the Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying? 1,000%, y'all. We're going to do it for y'all again next Friday, about 7:38, around that time. Just tune in. You know how it goes down, man. This Las Vegas life, man. You can't call it, man. You just got to get it how you get it, man.
Yeah, me.
You know what to do, y'all,
What?
man. This is Sports Talk Raw,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Where
What?
we smoke,
What?
we drink,
Yeah.
we keep it real.
Yes,
we tell y'all how we
sir.
feel about these sports. So till
What?
next Friday, y'all, how does it go?
Fin.
Bitch,
Yeah.
niggas.
Sir.
Suck it.